Okay, now what is it?
Okay, so the state park we're going to is pronounced Oubache,
Yeah.
but it's spelled in the Native American way.
Okay.
Ouabache.
Okay.
Not like we would think of Wabash, Wabash.
Yeah. Okay. And this is Main Street heading into the downtown area.
Yeah.
So it's a little change, or there hasn't. Not
Yeah.
much.
So the new hospital is up. I don't think they tore the old one down yet when you were here.
Okay. All right. What did this used to be?
That's the old hospital.
Okay.
And it took them more than a year to tear it down.
They do anything with the museum, or is it still the same?
Oh, that Science Central, I don't know. They keep talking like they've done stuff, but I'm not going back there. It was terrible. But yeah, so they're still building new buildings like crazy down here.
Okay, I see.
The corporate headquarters for Starbank's up. Now there's a new condo place going up right there.
Okay.
They're actually there's a 150-year-old building around the corner from me that they're rehabbing and turning into condos as well. Actually,
Fairfield.
yeah, we're on Fairfield. I'm gonna cut back over here. You can see Electric Works, and that's one of the places we'll visit this week. We'll cut back a different way here.
There's a church on the left. What's that?
I think that might be the Presbyterian Church. Yeah, there's a lot of really old churches in Fort Wayne.
Yeah.
So that's Trinity Episcopal Church. So basically the Church of England.
Turn left onto West Wayne Street.
And this over here looks new.
That one down there is the new hospital. This is the office building. You couldn't see because the hospital was always.
But it looks like it's new because
No, it just was dwarfed by the hospital. So nobody ever noticed it. Because this is another, like 150-year-old church, Broadway Christian.
Okay.
And my friend Jimmy that came over and had that cookout with us, or the bonfire with us last time you were here, he lives in this house. He does maintenance for that church, and they let him live there for free in exchange.
Yeah. I see.
On the other side, there's a giant Lutheran church. Yeah, Fort Wayne used to be called the City of Churches because there was one literally on every street corner in this town.
Yeah. But anymore, or is it still?
Yeah, not as many, especially these older, bigger churches. A lot of them have closed down. That's why my message about, we can turn this around. I mean, you already start to see the beginnings up there of what the old GE plants, because they used to build electric motors here for jet engines. They also used to build like light bulbs, all kinds. GE used to be General Electric used to be one of the biggest employers in this town, and then they shut down and left all these massive factories abandoned for decades. And so this up here is what they all used to look like on the left. Now get ready on the right and you'll see what it looks like now. It's amazing. I never thought they could pull it off.
Turn left
And
onto
again,
Lavina Street.
oh lady, I'm not going up Fairfield. I'm going my way. So again, there used to be that. Now it's that. This is called Electric Works.
Okay.
It's like a $250 million project.
Okay.
They completely rehabbed those old factories, turned them into everything. So they've got corporate headquarters in there, businesses in there. This one's a new building, but here's the old building. It used to look like the one across the street.
Okay.
The university is in there. The Fort Wayne Community Schools is in there. There's restaurants and stores in there. It's just amazing what they've done. So
there's a new mall called The Landing.
Yep, that's another one they've rehabbed. That's part of downtown.
Okay.
Well, when I was a teen, it was a really big thing, and then it fell apart.
Okay.
And now they've rehabbed that as well.
Okay.
Fort Wayne is pouring billions into their downtown. Rebuilding everything. And so Electric Works is gonna, I don't know, they're saying by the time it's done, there'll be like 10,000 people that work in those old former GE buildings that take up blocks.
Yep.
And then
George's, what is that?
Okay, so that's an international market. So if you want food from like different countries,
yeah, okay.
They sell it in there.
Okay. $2.89 for gas, is that right?
Yep, probably. Yeah, that's if you have, so $2.99 is the regular. If you have a Kroger card, you
Okay.
get 10 cents off.
Okay, I see. Okay.
But so they're going to put one of those dang roundabouts right here. This Mad Anthony's Brewing Company is a four-lane icon.
All right.
If they tear it down and put in that roundabout, I'm going to be so mad. I hate roundabouts. But I mean, it's like, you don't tear down something that's been there as long as Mad Anthony's Brewing Company. They actually brew their beer inside one of the first craft brewing places around.
Yeah.
So this is Broadway we're going down.
Yeah.
And we'll get over here. This is Zesto's Ice Cream. This is the original.
Yeah, we passed through here with Melissa.
Yeah, so
Remember
we'll stop over here and get ice cream some while you're here. They've got newer ones, but you know, you go to the original if you want Zesto. A lot of people. This area here is still pretty much dying off. Really poor. Once you get more than half a mile south of downtown, you get into the really poor areas.
And so
of
what
Fort
is this now? South?
So we're still on. We're going south on Broadway.
So this is the older section.
Yeah, these are pretty old. This is pretty old down through here.
Yeah.
So at Christmas time, where that fountain is, they put a giant Christmas tree in there.
Okay.
One of the many Christmas decorations that they have.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Bluffton Road.
Yes, lady, that was my plan.
Turn right onto Bluffton Road.
Yeah, so we're going to turn on Bluffton Road here.
Okay.
And we're going to go towards an area of town called Waynedale. Once upon a time, it was its own town, then it became part of Fort Wayne.
Yeah, it's a suburb of Fort Wayne.
Yeah, well, actually, it's in the city limits now, but yeah, originally it was like a suburb back before Fort Wayne got so big.
Okay.
It was its own little town, and now it's all completely absorbed into Fort Wayne.
But it's not part of anything else, right?
Yeah, so it's just, one of those like neighborhoods, I guess you'd call it now, but they call it Waynedale.
Okay.
And so this is Quimby Village out here. This area, they've been rebuilding this pretty much entirely out here at Quimby Village.
As you can see.
But there where it says Clyde, that's where I saw my very first movie in a theater when I was about 10, 11 years old.
Okay.
I walked the 4 miles up here and saw Return of the Jedi.
Oh, very nice.
Back then we walked everywhere. Walking 10 miles in a day was nothing to us back then. Somewhere else I'll have to show you when we're home. If I told you, did you know that the very first professional Major League Baseball game was played right behind my house?
No.
Yeah. So I'll walk up there to that park. Well, there's a park there now.
Yeah.
But that's where the very first professional Major League Baseball game in the world was played. Well, it was here in Fort Wayne, right behind my house.
Yeah.
So on this side of here behind the trees is the river, but there's also one of the largest parks in Fort Wayne, Foster Park.
Okay.
It's over here, and we'll see some of it as we get up here a little bit farther.
Okay. So we're still on Broadway, right?
Now let's go Bluffton Road.
Okay.
Going towards Bluffton. So this Pizza King here, long ago in a galaxy far, far away, I managed that thing.
Yeah, okay.
That was my second job, was managing that. Let's see. Wow. I think it told me to come on, turn on. I think it told me to turn on Winchester. Turn on.
Turn left onto Winchester Road.
Okay, I'm not sure why I'm going up Winchester when this road goes into Bluffton, but we'll find out.
I see.
This lady's got a different idea than I do how to get to the park.
And that, what is that park? What is that?
This
sign?
is Foster Park, and so I said this is one of the largest parks in Fort Wayne. This is just one little corner of it.
Okay, all right.
It's got an entire golf course in there.
Continue on Winchester Road for 4 miles.
Yeah, so this is Winchester Road right now. I'm not sure why we're going this way.
Okay.
When we were on, go straight into Bluffton, which is where we're going. Yeah, so see, I mean, it's got a dog park in here.
Yeah.
It's got a golf course in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is still fairly upper middle class back in through here.
Yep.
The real money is fled either southwest to Oubache or northeast out past Carroll.
Yep. Okay. Or Garrett.
Yeah, Garrett's a fairly small town, but yeah, I mean the real money, you know, the millionaires, etc. in this town, they live either out in Oubache or they live out in the Carroll area.
Okay.
So, you know, the two really rich schools, the two schools that can do anything they want, including buying sports championships, are Homestead and Carroll. And both those schools look more like a college than a high school.
Mm-hmm.
It's disgusting when you see how run down some of the other high schools are.
Yeah. So what is this? What are we going through? What kind of a neighborhood is this?
This is all part of Waynedale out here.
Oh, okay, it is.
Yeah, so pretty much from where I turned all the way to the edge of town.
So this looks
Or out
pretty nice around
So,
here.
yeah, this is still a middle class, upper middle class area out here.
Yeah.
A lot of these people, I think, are, you know, the type that have been here for generations in this
Okay.
area.
Okay.
You know, they don't have enough money to afford $1 million home.
But it's still pretty nice.
It's really nice. I said, yeah, so it's middle class or upper middle class. You know, it's not multi-million-dollar homes, but it's a really nice neighborhood to live in.
Yeah.
Okay, this thing's really got me confused. So this is Airport Road. This is what takes you to past the airport.
Yeah, I see.
I also get on this road if I'm going to Zanesville. Because like when I go to church, the back way
Yeah.
for me is shorter than going down and taking the
And
highway.
you can pick up Huntington Road here.
Yep.
Lower Huntington.
Yeah, you can connect the Lower Huntington Road there. That road we were on was also going to cross Lower Huntington.
Okay.
Yeah, so anyway, yeah, so I get on Airport Expressway, then up around the back way into Zanesville when I go to church. Or like this evening, if you want to come with me, I might go out there. I'm going to probably take the pastors that dessert. I'm going to bake them.
Okay. The
Yeah.
peach pie. Okay.
Yeah, I'm making my peach cobbler.
All right.
The one of the things I love to do is bake. I just don't get to do it very often because A, I've got diabetes and I should be eating it, and B, it's hard to make a dish just for one and not have to throw it away.
Mm-hmm.
So if I find an excuse like this, I will do that. By the way, for those of you watching, I'm James Carter. I'm his friend.
Yes.
I'm the evangelist.
Yes.
And
I'm Steve from Chicago. We're in Fort Wayne, and we're heading in Waynedale, and we're heading to the state park. And what's the state park called?
It's called Oubache, and it's in Bluffton, Indiana.
Okay. Oh, that's a ways. I think I was there.
Yeah, I think we've been there before. But like I said, it's the easiest one. It's the easiest one to get to, and with the limited time we have today.
You're back online. You are on the fastest route. You should reach your destination by 11:38 a.m.
Okay. Yeah, see, we're crossing Lower Huntington again here.
Okay.
Lower Huntington goes all the way through town, but this side of town, all the way through Waynedale, basically.
Yeah, I know.
think I've ever been this far out on this road.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever been farther than Lower Huntington on this road.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, Fort Wayne's a big city. It's a
more thing on the right there.
Yeah. That's about right. Barn looks like it's falling down. Silos behind it.
Yeah.
Stuff out there.
What's this now?
Yoder Road's what we're crossing.
And we're on.
So we're still on Theo. Yeah, if you went that way, you'd end up down towards Zanesville.
All right.
So we're kind of like, we're outside of the, part of outside Zanesville, we're kind of paralleling Zanesville now.
All right.
So when I was a teen, we hung out in all these towns down here, Markle, Aussie, and Bluffton.
Yeah.
They're all within close driving distance of Zanesville. And you see this a lot, little churches that have their own cemeteries.
Mm-hmm.
So you see that a lot in this part of the country.
Yeah.
with the children's swing set right behind the cemetery. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, that's Indiana for you. Put the swing set, 10 feet from a grave.
Yep.
I love it. Only in Indiana. We're passing from Allen County now into, I would imagine this far over we're in Wells County.
Okay. More rural up here. Welcome to Wells County, Indiana.
That's something else that's unique about Zanesville is the county line goes right through town. There's 2 blocks of it that are in Allen County and the rest of it's in Wells County. So kids that live there, they go to school based on which side of the county line they live on.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, my mother had to buy one on the wrong side of the county line. There's a house on the Allen County side and sent me to school with them snot-nosed, preppy millionaire brats.
Yep.
Yeah, I fit in, not. I would have much rather went to high school with the farm kids. Not that I understood them either. that's what I'd say. That's probably a hog operation over there.
Yeah.
Raise and slaughter hogs.
Yeah.
Show you how crazy I used to be. When I was dating my ex-wife, she told me her family slaughtered their animals on the kitchen table.
Okay.
I married her anyway. I mean, they literally cut the animals up on the table they ate on.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, I didn't run screaming for the hills. Yeah, I was. Now I'm real smart at 18. My goodness, you drain the blood and cut the animal up on your table. You eat your dinner.
What's this now? 2200 North, County Road 200 North.
Hold on, I'm gonna put these on my eyes. It's somewhere. This would have been hay here. You see, they tried to cut it down. So they harvest the hay much earlier than anything else, and they use it to feed their animals all summer and winter.
Yeah.
I learned a lot being married to the farmer's daughter. Some things I wish I didn't know. Closer to Bluffton, starting to see more and newer houses.
Yeah.
So just miles of cornfields.
Bluffton is a much newer area, right?
Yeah, it's a small town. It's well, I don't know how to describe it. From where I come from, it's a small town, but not really. It's fairly good size. I imagine it's probably got about 50,000 people who live there. So this is US 224. Back before the interstates, this was the highway that went across the country.
Okay,
So
yeah.
224 is one of them that, if you want to go up the East Coast to California,
Yeah.
you take US 224.
Okay.
That means we're getting close. We want US 124.
Yeah.
As with the interstates, the U.S. highways, if an even number means it's going east-west, an odd-numbered highway means it's going north-south.
There's another town in Brownsbury in your Indianapolis. You know about that?
I don't think I've heard of that one.
Okay.
Probably in Brown County, though. Brown County is a place, if you want to go looking at leaves as they're starting to change colors in the fall,
Yeah.
Brown County is one of the most beautiful places in the country
Okay.
to go through in the fall.
There's a farmhouse right here.
It's an old country church.